Live from Goodman Stadium in Bethlehem, Lehigh opens the home portion of its 2000 schedule. This afternoon from Goodman, the Mountain Hawks of Lehigh host the Quakers of Pennsylvania. Just a perfect afternoon for football. The field is ready. The tailgating's going on. You can smell those hamburgers. They smell so good. And the players arriving here for the home opener as the 2000 schedule kicks off here at Goodman Stadium. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jeff Fisher, joined by Kim McQuilkin, All-American quarterback here at Lehigh. Played in the NFL, our 13th year together, Lehigh and WFMZ. Welcome back, Kim.
Oh, Jeff, and it's great to be here.
Brandon Naples is coming into the home stretch of his career with the Ambassadors, and he and his Berks County running mate Jared Sedlowski play their final regular season home game here tonight at Bicentennial Park. These two have been the soul of the franchise. They're all about heart and hustle. Tonight, Naples will let his bat do the talking, and Sedlowski will put on the tools of ignorance for the final time at Bicentennial Park as the Ams battle Adirondack next. Live from Bicentennial Park in Allentown, we get ready for the final regular season home game for the Allentown Ambassadors. Rain earlier today, but the skies have cleared. The chicken will be in the house. We will have one big ball game tonight as the Ambassadors come down the home stretch. After tonight's game, just 7 games remaining in the regular season. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jeff Fisher, joined tonight by Service Electric's Doug Heater. Welcome to the broadcast, and so many things going on here tonight. So much emotion coming into this. A lot of things to do with the team, a lot of things to do with individuals. Specifically, we talked about it right at the top, Brandon Naples and Jared Sedlowski. There you see Brandon, Jared, both guys from Berks County. Both guys have been here for 4 years, Doug.
Again, 6-lap race, 6 guys on the track right now, and Marty wants to beat Darren Hill. We go to lap 2. And here we go. 2 laps from the finish. The motorbike is off. Let's see what Marty does in this race. He's in the 2nd position right now. And he kicks it into high gear wearing the rainbow-colored jersey. And Marty wants to lead it out. Again, Marty, one of the best long-distance sprinters in the world, wants to pull everybody out. Coming up on the outside, you see Darren Hill, and Hill overtakes him right there. Now Marty grabs on behind his wheel, and Marty kind of gets pinched in here. As coming up over the top is Picorni. You see Marty slip down into the blue right there, but he gets back up and gets right behind Hill. Marty's still pinched in, looking for some room here. Tries to come up over top of Hill right now, and Darren Hill does the double as he wins the sprint and the Kieran.
Needed to do, run the ball, take time off the clock, keep the score close, and they've achieved their goal so far in one half of this game.
Penalties 3 for Lehigh. That's the thing that Kevin's been talking about throughout the year, staying away from the dumb mistakes. They started 1st and 10 from their own 21, going into the win. Baker. And a good 4-yard pickup on 1st down.
They want to come out quick and establish their running game to kind of take the pressure off Phil Stambaugh in the pocket. They had some success in the 2nd quarter running the ball with Brian Baker and Ron Jean. If they can achieve that same type of running success in the 2nd half, then Phil won't have to be back there scrambling around and taking on the blitz.
Saw the brace there on padding on Baker's hand. Makes it a little tough to grab hold of things, but Jack Foley keeping Brian in good shape to play this afternoon's football game on 2nd down and 6. Under pressure, steps up nicely, and what a completion of Fedorcha. Boy, did he thread the needle.
That was a big-time play. You know, we talked to Phil Stambaugh. You saw the interview at halftime about his maturity, and that's a perfect example of how mature and how far he's come. Phil Stambaugh, he wanted to go to Deron Braswell on the outside. It was covered by tight man-to-man coverage. You see him look that way. At the last second, he pulls up. He decides not to throw it. Let him sidestep the on-rusher and find Cody Fedorcha and threads the needle.
There's that little inside screen to Braswell, who makes a great run after the catch down to the 39 of Holy Cross.
Deron Braswell may have a sore heel and playing with pain the last couple of weeks, but he knows what to do when he catches that short pass. He gets up the field. Quick screen to the outside to Deron Braswell. Excellent block by Rick Moore, number 14. And Braswell almost breaks this one a long way. Picks up a big 1st down into Holy Cross territory.
22 yards on the catch and run by Braswell. 1st and 10 from the Holy Cross 40. Baker on the draw. Holy Cross defense staying at home. Maybe a pickup of one. Ben Berger having a good ball game. Middle linebacker. He's at the bottom of the stop there. 2nd down and 8. Ball at the 38. First drive of the second half for Lehigh. Stambaugh has some running room. Gets a block. Has the first down inside the 30. Didn't look pretty, but he got the job done.
No, it didn't. I'll tell you, I talked to Andy Cohen before the game. He said when teams play a lot of man-to-man coverage, it means defensive backs are running with the receivers. If a quarterback has the ability to run, he can really do some damage because obviously no one's expecting Phil Stambaugh to run. And when defensive backs are running downfield with receivers, it really opens it up for a quarterback with a set of wheels, which Phil Stambaugh's aren't that bad. He sees coverage. They're better than mine.
You have to be an ex-quarterback to say that.
I am. Look at him run. He knows there's no one responsible for him. They have to catch him from behind, and it's not so bad if they catch you from behind as long as you get the first down. It's when they catch you short of the first down. It's embarrassing.
Kevin Higgins has to be happy at this point. There you see the rushing yardage, but Kevin has to be happy that his team has come out of the locker room fired up. 1st and 10 from the Holy Cross 28. Pressured. A little screen. It's set up. This is Baker looking to pick his way. He got 3 yards out of something that I thought might not even be a gain.
And I'll tell you what, I was holding my breath too because there's a lot of traffic around Brian Baker, and Phil Stambaugh had the screen set up. He wanted to complete it. He drew the defense to him well. He hung in there. He looked out to the right. Brian Baker hooks up right over there, and I'll tell you, Stambaugh just barely gets it off. Those types of plays make coaches hold their breath because it could be intercepted and go the other way, but Lehigh comes out smelling like a rose.
2nd and 8. Stambaugh, the flip. This is Snyder. Has another first down inside the 15, but a flag down on the play in the backfield, roughing the passer against Holy Cross.
Wow, and that official right there, the Phil Stambaugh, a well-disguised fake to Ron Jean, dumped it off to number 39, Brett Schneider. And there's going to be some extra yardage to be picked up, too, because that personal foul late hit. It's going to help the Lehigh offense.
I think it may have been on Dave Paluca, who was in the backfield, number 46. So Brett with a catch, little brother Josh with a 29-yard catch in the first half. So the Snyder brothers doing it here this afternoon in Worcester. The brothers have combined for 43 yards in total offense.
It's not bad, and they have the Holy Cross defense huffing and puffing right now, back on their heels, moving towards the end zone to take the lead in this game.
So they get tacked on to the catch and carry, half the distance to the goal. Lehigh has 1st and goal from the 6, trying to take its first lead in the ball game. Jean, he has 1 touchdown. Make it 2. And Lehigh has the first lead of the afternoon at 20-14.
No doubt about that one. Great blocking at the point of attack. Kevin Higgins has his team coming out at halftime, ready to play on offense. Ron Jean, just like he did in the first half, gets around the outside, and this time has to break a tackle to get into the end zone.
So Lehigh comes out, marches at 80 yards at the start of the second half, and they have their first lead of the afternoon. Kevin Higgins very, very happy that the teams responded. Baker and Jean, the two-headed attack, doing it again this afternoon. Tape's extra point is good. And Lehigh has a touchdown lead, 11:43 to go in the third quarter. Coming back with more from Worcester after these messages. Time you see in the upper left-hand corner. Time to go in the third quarter. It's a 5-point Kennedy Christian lead. Looking for their 3rd state championship. Holy Name has never won a PIAA state championship. They won a Catholic state championship back in 1970. Nice play by Shiver. Comes up with a steal. But Kennedy Christian did a nice job to get back and prevented any sort of run. Shiver has played well. McElhaney with a push. Shiver has not shown any fear in this game at all.
Shiver's the guy that's going to do it for him, Jeff. He carries the ball. He carries them on defense. He's their spark plug. As you saw right there, he gets the turnover. Shiver to the lane, draws the foul.
Second on McElhaney, team second. 6:08 to go in the third quarter, excuse me. Shiver on the wing. They overload on the left side. Staeler on the post up. Nice little turnaround. Doesn't get it to go. Barber, strong to the glass. It's down to 3 points, 27-24.
That appears to be the game plan coming out of the half, Jeff. They're going down low to the big guys. If the guards are left alone, they'll take the shot. But it's all been down low so far for the Jays in the second half.
We sensed at the beginning that if they could go inside, Holy Name would have an advantage. They are a much taller team inside than the Golden Eagles.
The Jays, 2'6" guys, 1'6" with Staeler. The Golden Eagles only have two guys that are 6'4", so the height advantage is there.
Well, right now it's a 4-0 run to start the second half, and they can cut into the lead. 5:19 to go in the third quarter. Jays trying to tie it here with a triple. They go to Molt, who makes it a one-point game, 27-26.
Nice pass from Staeler. They were looking for him to back down. J.J. Molt slides into the lane, gets the easy three-footer. And the Jays within 1 point right now in the third quarter.
McElhinney. Shiver stays with Jefferson, who made a backdoor cut. Jefferson now has the basketball. Good defense by Shiver because Jefferson stepped on the line.
Holy Name is making a game out of this now, Jeff. They've come out. Energy's much higher. They appear to be a little bit more cocky. I think they think they're the better team. They know down low that they can get it going, and they've picked up the pressure defensively, and they've caused turnovers here in the third quarter.
Jays have the confidence. They're on a 6-0 run. They can take their first lead of the afternoon. This is the boys 1A championship game. You're watching J.D. Shiver. That's Dave Staeler. Inside, and there's a foul against Kennedy Christian. Reimold fouling Barber.
Once again, we've talked about it since the start of the third. They're going down low. Barber, the player they're looking for down there right there, but the play was broken up. The Jays will stay on offense and look to take the lead for the first time in the game.
Shiver looking to lob inside to Barber. Barber in the paint. Holy Name is up. 28-27. Going inside. Barber 2 buckets. Molt 2 here at the start of the third quarter. And Holy Name has its first lead at 28-27.
Barber, a very nice spin move into the lane there, Jeff. No one is tall enough to try to stop it. Off the glass he went. The Jays take the lead up 28-27.
And the crowd is into it. Good contingent here from Reading. McElhinney. Good defensive help by Staeler.
This is getting fun, Jeff.
4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Nice look inside. What a block, though. But staying with it is Clayton. Good hustle by Kennedy Christian. They're back on top by 1.
Damon Clayton, their leading scorer, wouldn't be denied. Knocked down the first time by Molt. He gets his own rebound, goes back up, knocks down the 2.
Shiver hammered. He'll go to the line. Blocking foul on McElhinney. I think that's his third. If it is. Let's see. J.D. Shiver hit the deck, but he was not going to be denied on that drive.
Shiver looking to change the offense up a little bit. Since the period started, they're going down low. Shiver, this time he tries to penetrate. He does. He draws the foul. He'll go to the line now and shoot a pair.
Leading scorer in the first half for the Jays. He had 8 points. That was on McElhinney, so that is his third foul, and he goes to the bench. Checking in is Justin Green. We're tied at 29.
This is what the Jays need to do, Jeff. If they get the ball down low and they get the baskets, they have that advantage there. They also have the advantage with Shiver, who's a very heady point guard. He finds the open guy. If he doesn't, he penetrates and draws the foul.
Missed the second. Kennedy Christian has a chance to regain the lead. Green puts it on the floor, whistle and a foul out front. I'm going to say it's on McIntosh on a hold.
Justin Green did what they've done right there in the first half, which was put it on the floor, penetrate, and he drew the foul.
Timeout on the floor. 3:35 to go in the third quarter. We're tied at 29. Holy Name, Kennedy Christian playing for the boys 1A championship. We'll be back. 3 minutes and 35 seconds to go in the third quarter. Boys 1A championship game. Holy Name has fought back and has tied Kennedy Christian. We're knotted at 29. Green with a basketball. Again, you can see the Jays' defensive intensity. That man-to-man is picked up since about the last 3 minutes of the first half. Green, Reimold, nice looking shot. 2-point lead for Kennedy Christian.
Clayton and Reimold has been the two big guys down low that's caused most of the damage for Holy Name. Defensively, the big guys need to pick it up. J.J. Molt needs to be careful, though, with 3 fouls.
9-4 start here for Holy Name. Shooting percentage has also gone up. A steal by Green. Not a wise pass by Shiver. Green just streaked across the baseline and stole it. Reimold tries to dump inside. Another turnover. Kennedy Christian didn't have any in the first quarter, and they've turned it over quite a bit since that time. Shiver, nice move. Barber, no good. Barber again. We're tied again.
That's the guy that's going to do it for him. Matt Barber gets the first shot into the lane. He misses, follows his rebound up and in. We're tied at 31 with 2:30 to play here in the third quarter.
Jays have come out with more intensity than they had in the first half. This is Green for Kennedy Christian. They're the Golden Eagles. Dump inside. Reimold, that's a nice move down in the post. Nice pass by Clayton.
That's the backdoor that worked for them somewhat in the first half. They got it there. Easy lay in for 2.
There you see the score, 33-31. Kennedy Christian looking for its 3rd state championship. The Blue Jays have never won one. Shiver, nice look to McIntosh, and we're knotted at 33.
Beautiful ball movement, Jeff. It started up top from Staler to Shiver, Shiver to McIntosh. He gets the easy lay, and we're tied again at 33.
Blue Jays have never grabbed a gold medal in the Pennsylvania State Championships. They're close, but Reimold has an answer, and it's back up in favor of Kennedy Christian again, 35-33.
Back and forth it goes like a seesaw, Jeff. Both teams want this game, and you can see it. The intensity has picked up since the first half.
Nice play by Green as for a second, Barber had the good post-up position, but it was slapped out of bounds. Checking in is Marcus Otis, and his brother Carlos goes out. And let's see, Holy Name wants to take a timeout.
They were down 7 at the half, but they've made a run now since the third quarter. Trail only 2 here with 1:25 to play.
Had a look at the Blue Jay cheerleaders. Never good at this, but I would say there's a good 2,000 fans at least here rooting for the Blue Jays this afternoon, as they are at the end that Holy Name is shooting at here in the second half, so that should be able to help the Jays. They will hear their faithful yelling them on. They're down by 2, 35-33. Want to get it into the hands of Shiver, who's really made a living penetrating inside. J.J. Molt playing with 3 fouls. He's going to back it out in the reset. Staler on the post-up. Let's see if he can do something with it. Shiver. Molt in the corner. Inside to Barber. Nice look. Foul before the shot. That was some nice ball movement.
Once again, the Jays are swinging it around the horn, looking for the open guy. They don't force it inside. They wait for Barber to slip open. They get it inside. He draws the foul.
There's another look at this one. And that foul is going to be on Reimold, and I believe that is his 3rd. Almost a turnover. Nice job by McIntosh to save it.
This is the Jays. This is the way the Jays win, Jeff. Setting up the half-court offense, finding the seam, penetrating, and getting the easy 2.
Almost a steal as Justin Green slaps it out of bounds, and they're going to say it was last touched by Barber. That was right in front of the Jays fans, so you know what they're yelling right now.
From our angle, it looked like the Golden Eagles knocked it out, Jeff. I don't know what the ref saw.
2-point lead for Kennedy Christian. They have the basketball. Boys 1A championship game. 6 o'clock, we will have the girls 4A championship game live. Downingtown looking to repeat. They play perennial power Altoona. In and out and back in again for Green. And that is a 3, so it's 38-33.
Justin Green all by himself in the corner. He was able to set up, got the lucky roll to take a 5-point lead for the Golden Eagles.
McIntosh loses it. Staler has it. Nice hustle by Staler. Barber, strong. No foul. Count the bucket, though. 38-35.
Should have been a foul call on that, Jeff. Barber went strong to the hole. There was contact. No foul called. Barber gets the lay-in.
And that will do it. And Joe Latino is just irate right now on the sideline. We're going to go to a break. We've played 3 quarters Waters from Hershey Park Arena, and Kennedy Christian leads Holy Name 38-35 in the boys 1A championship game. We'll be back after this. We start the fourth quarter. Kennedy Christian leads Holy Name by 3, 38-35. End of the first quarter, Kennedy Christian was up 15-10. At the half, it was 27-20, and Holy Name actually had the lead a couple of times in the third quarter, and they're down by 3.
They pulled within 4 to start the final quarter, Jeff, so they have to be happy with where things sit. They need to continue to do what they did in the third quarter, which got them back in the ball game.
Reimold, he played well in the third quarter and continues to play well. It's 40-35.
Reimold's been a thorn in the side for the Jays. He's knocked down almost every bucket right around in the paint area. That seems to be his range.
He's their big guy coming off the bench. He's done it all year, coming in averaging 10.5 points per ball game. 5-point lead for Kennedy Christian. That's a 3, and it's good. 40-38 on the tray by Matt Barber.
We talked about it at the half, Jeff. Matt Barber needed to step up. He definitely has here in the second half, knocking down the big 3.
Otis, Reimold, whistle underneath Staler, and Clayton banging, and they're going to say the foul is on Damon Clayton. Let's get back to Matt Barber. You said that he's maybe the most pleasant surprise. He has really taken his game to another level this year.
Obviously, Jeff, a lot of people criticized Barber in his first 3 years, said he might have been a little bit soft. You can see he can take his game outside. Now this year, he's also shown the ability to take it down low and battle with the biggest guys on the team.
Foul on Clayton was his third. 16 fouls, only 2 team fouls against the Jays. That could become big as we move close to the end of the game. Jays can tie it with a 2, take the lead with a 3. Staler with a skip to Barber. With another skip to Shiver. Moves along the baseline. The pull up, no good, and Green doing a nice job to go high above everybody to grab the rebound.
Shiver's going to need to be able to knock those down. If they keep collapsing down low, the Jays aren't going to be able to get any easy baskets down low. Shiver's going to have to knock down those short 7-footers.
6:35 to go in the ball game. 40 for Kennedy Christian, 38 for Holy Name. Otis, pull up, hasn't taken a lot of shots. That was a brick. Reimold had it, but lost it.
Chance to tie it again right here. Here come the Jays across the timeline, Jeff.
J.D. Shiver has played a whale of a game this afternoon. Dave Staler, some big buckets in the first half. Those unnoticed things. Ball slapped out of bounds. Crowd wanting a foul on Clayton. It will stay Blue Jay basketball.
The Jays continue to try to force things down low with the 3 guys, Malt, Staler, and Barber.
More basketball later tonight. The 4A Girls Championship game. Downingtown Altoona on Channel 69. Tomorrow at 3. Reading Central goes for gold against George Junior Republic, a team they lost to by 2 points back in '96. That was Sean Swavely, Joe Linderman and company. Ball loose in the paint. And a foul. And it's going to be on Staler. Boy, Dave hit the deck, now slaps the deck. When Dave hits the deck, he hits it. You feel it.
You got that, Jeff. Staler was down low. He took the pass from McIntosh. Didn't handle it. The ball came up loose.
Can't fault anybody for not hustling. To be honest with you, it looks like Staler ran over his own man, Barber, more than he did hitting a Kennedy Christian player. Not the way the officials saw it. 2-point lead for Kennedy Christian, 5:55 to go.
The Jays have had 2 trips down now where they haven't scored. They need to take advantage of it. They could tie the game with a bucket.
Doing a good job of denying the backdoor cuts that they keep running on this offensive set. Jays have really done a nice job, but there's a backdoor cut, an easy lay-in for Justin Green.
Justin Green slides by J.J. Molt a little quicker than J.J. Molt. He gets the nice little pass inside and gets the easy lay-in.
In the backcourt, a foul on Lamar Jefferson, and that will put Kennedy Christian over the limit. So J.D. Shiver will go to the line and shoot 1 and 1. Tell you, with 5:29 to go in the game, free throw shooting going to be huge now.
That could definitely hurt Kennedy Christian. With 7 fouls here to go, with 5:29 to play, Jeff, like you said, going to the line to shoot 1 and 1. If the Jays can knock these down, they can pull within 2 points here.
Jays have done well from the line so far tonight. First one by Shiver is good, 42-39. They are now, get this stat here, 8 of 10. Shiber down to a 2-point lead, 42-40, and there is a timeout on the floor, and we're going to keep it here because it's a 20-second timeout called by Lloyd Wolf, thinking that this is a big possession, wants to get his defense set, maybe come out with some pressure.
I think maybe they'll switch to a man-to-man or zone here. So far, it's looked like that the zone defense has worked best for them. Down in the stretch right there, they were playing man-to-man. They were burnt by, J.J. Malt was burnt by the back door. Maybe they'll switch back to zone here because the zone has kind of worked during different parts of the game for them to stop the penetration by the guards.
Every possession down the stretch, oh so important. Holy Name down by 2 with 5:29 to go. There you get a look at a good strong move there by Matt Barber, who has taken his game to another level here in the second half. It was J.D. Shiber and Dave Staler in the first half. Shiber's continued to play well, but Barber and Mold have picked it up here, and Mold has not picked up another foul. He still has 3, so he's done a good job to stay away from the personals.
That's been very critical so far for the J.J. Malt, not picking up that 4th foul.
Green to McElhinney. He has 3 fouls. He was on the bench a long time with those 3 personals. And again, a little bit of a matchup type of zone. This is Green in the corner, dumps into a posted-up Clayton, and the outside official calls a foul. And I'm not sure why the guy underneath isn't calling that one. I do not like that type of officiating. If the guy underneath says it's okay, how can the outside guy see something?
If anything, I thought it was a walk. Here's the replay. Watch him move his feet.
That's good defense.
Yeah.
Both players going hard, but I don't think there was any foul. Staler now has 4 fouls. He goes to the bench. You see the clock. We're under 5 minutes. Dump inside for Clayton. 4-point Kennedy Christian lead.
The Golden Eagles got some penetration. This time it was their big guy. He dished it to the corner. Got the easy lay-in.
Shiber gets a pick from Barber, who's getting banged. Entry pass, good entry pass to Esposito, and a foul and a hold on Reimold. That may be Reimold's 4th, I think.
Back to the line, the Jays will go, though, to shoot 1-and-1, Jeff.
Yep, 4th on Reimold. And Jason Esposito, the junior, to the line to shoot 1-and-1. 4:41 to go in the ball game. It's a 4-point Kennedy Christian lead.
Esposito making his first appearance here in the second half. In the first half, he came in and supplied some good minutes for the Jays. Missing the free throw there, though.
Quickly the other way, the Golden Eagles out of bounds, turnover. Tell you what, Kennedy Christian knows how to get into transition.
They got in the transition there, Jeff. Unfortunately, the quick pass, unable to handle it. The Jays will take over on offense.
Ball went way, way behind the backboard. There you see Rob McIntosh retrieving it. Of course, Hershey Park Arena, home of the Hershey Bears from the American Hockey League. Went all the way behind the net, I guess you would say. 4-point lead as we hit the 4:30 mark. Shiber.
The Jays scoreless now in the last couple of minutes, Jeff. They need a bucket here.
Barber, Esposito being pushed inside of the post-up. Nice entry pass. Lays it up for 2. Pretty look inside to Jason Esposito, 44-42.
He did it in the first half. He's come in now in the second half, making a late appearance in the 4th quarter. Gets the bucket.
May get the Unsung Hero Award here in this ball game. Crowd chanting defense for the Blue Jays. About 2,000 strong. Looking for that gold nugget. Jays down by 2.
Jays back to a man-to-man defense here too, Jeff.
This is McElhinney. Shiber guarding him. Kennedy Christian looking to make a lot of backdoor cuts, but the Jays have been able to stay with everybody. Everything's a cut. Come out to the elbow and then cut back in. You see the clock in the top left-hand corner of your screen. That's what's left in the boys' 1A championship game. Reimold. McElhinney. Big shot.
The Golden Eagles continue to shoot well from the outside.
It's a 4-point Kennedy Christian lead.
Reimold penetrated and kicked it out. The Golden Eagles go up 4.
Showed a lot of good patience on that set. And a 3-second call against Holy Name, and Lloyd Wolf cannot believe it.
I think that's the first of the game, isn't it?
Yep. And we will have an official's timeout on the floor. 3:01 to go in the ball game. Kennedy Christian leading Holy Name in the boys 1A championship game, 46-42. Coming back with the final 3:01 after this. Kennedy Christian has a 4-point lead in the boys 1A state championship game. Backcourt pressure. There's the steal. Molt lays it up, and oh, I thought for a second they weren't going to call the foul.
Late whistle came in, Jeff. J.J. Molt got the steal off the full court press. Right to the lane he went. Didn't look like they were going to call foul, like you said.
It was a late whistle. Here you get another look at it. Nice play by Molt, who's playing with 3 fouls. Well, I don't know. From that angle, Green may have gotten all ball.
Looked like all ball.
Okay, take my striped shirt and my whistle away from me. At the line, J.J. Molt. He's 6'6" and a senior. Good on the first. It's a 3-point Kennedy Christian lead. The time in the corner is the time left in the game, and it's a 2-point game now. Holy Name down 2.
Jay's back in a full court press.
Carlos Otis. Last time Kennedy Christian really worked the ball well and got an open 10-footer for McElhenney. This is Reimold, who's played a great game for the Golden Eagles. Out front, foul on Shiver. And that'll be the 15th foul, so they've got a couple of fouls to work with here before they go over the limit.
Shiver a little aggressive there on his defense, Jeff.
Yeah, but you can do that. You're not going to cost anything. Maybe you can get the steal. If not, all you're doing is getting yourself in position where if you do need to get the foul and send him to the line, you can do that. McElhenney checks back in. Otis, Carlos Otis, goes out. It's a 2-point lead for Kennedy Christian. They've led most of the way. 28-27, Holy Name led, and that was the only time they led. They've had one lead this afternoon, which is heading toward evening. McElhenney, Shiver with the overplay.
Jay's still in the man-to-man.
See the clock in the upper left-hand corner. McElhenney to Reimold. Barber there to greet him. Green goes on a backdoor cut, but Molt was able to stay with him. McElhenney, entry pass, Reimold. Almost dragged the pivot foot. Nice move by Green. Oh, that's a big-time move.
Green has come up big here late, hit the 3 a few minutes ago, and then into the lane, off the glass.
There you see the score, 48-44. Shiver.
Jays need a bucket here, Jeff.
Picks up his dribble. Somebody's got to come get the ball. Barber fires the triple. McIntosh over the back. McElhenney. Ooh! I thought McElhenney did a nice job of boxing out McIntosh. I thought they're going to say it's the 4th foul on McElhenney.
I don't like that shot by Barber. He forced it up. That's not the way the Jays play. Even though it's 1:44 left, you're only down 4. Set your offense up. You still have some time.
I think what they were saying McElhenney did was kind of threw his rear end, if I can say that, into McIntosh. A couple of big free throws here. That's 10 team fouls, so it's 2 free throws the rest of the way. 1 and 1 is gone. 48-45. Kennedy Christian up 3.
McIntosh, who you haven't seen on the scoreboard, has done other things here, coming up big, though, knocking down the first.
And nice soft roll in the second. Back down to a 2-point lead. Backcourt pressure. Shiver will work on McElhenney. They look for the trap, but McElhenney spins away from it. And a whistle and a foul on Shiver, but that's only the 6th team foul.
Shiver's had some problems defensively against these quick guards. He's not used to seeing somebody as quick or a little bit quicker than he is. Defensively, they've given him some fits.
And Kennedy Christian wants to take a 20-second timeout, so we will keep it here with 1:35 to go. And you get another look at that foul on J.D. Shiver, I believe. Yep, you see him step in there, never really establish his position, kind of leans into McElhenney and picks up the personal foul. It's 48-46, Kennedy Christian up by 2. And the next foul for Holy Name will put Kennedy Christian at the line to do 1 and 1.
What do you think the strategy is, Jeff, coming out of the huddle for Holy Name here?
I would think you want to look for a foul here. Now, Kennedy Christian was 11 of 14 in the first half from the line, but they haven't shot a free throw here in the second half. Maybe let's see how the nerves are at this point.
McElhinney. He'll inbounds the pass. He's number 24. Calls for somebody to come to the ball, gets it to Green, and then hands it right back to McElhinney. Kennedy Christian up by 2.
Jays need a stop, Jeff.
Reimold has the basketball. McElhinney pounded by Shiver. Clayton on the outside, back to McElhinney. Time winding down. Whistle and a foul. Molt collides with Green. I think they just got their feet caught. But the foul will go against Molt, his 4th.
Green has given Molt some problems all day. Similar in height, but Green's a little quicker. Molt's having a hard time keeping up with him there. Molt called for the foul, his 4th.
So to the line, Justin Green. He's a 6'3" senior, averaging 12.6 points per ball game. Green goes to the line, his first trip there this afternoon. Nice looking shot.
Continues to come up big for the Golden Eagles.
Tell you what, he got the first 2 baskets for Kennedy Christian in the ball game and has played strong throughout. 2 nice looking free throws. 4-point Kennedy Christian lead, and they go to some press to slow down the Jays a little bit. This token pressure. Shiver. Got to come to the ball. They get it to Esposito. Back to Shiver. We go under a minute. Esposito, strong move. Won't go. Back tap. Shiver. Blocked by Reimold. Reimold, whistle, and he stepped on the out-of-bounds line.
Nice defensive play there by Reimold. He's come up big on both sides of the court, offensively and defensively. Knocks down the shot of the smaller J.D. Shiver.
52 seconds to go. 50-46. Barber blows the easy lay-in. Reimold tracks it down. That's a big miss.
The Golden Bears let him slide in. I didn't think he expected such an easy shot. He forced it on the other side of the glass.
See time running out. It's a 4-point Kennedy Christian lead. Got to overplay now. Try and get a foul. There's the foul out front. Shiver fouls McElhinney with 31 seconds to go, and the fans from Kennedy Christian think they have this won with 31 seconds to go. Need to stroke a couple of free throws here first.
They're definitely in good position here, though, Jeff. Up 4 with 31 seconds to play.
To the line, Ryan McElhinney, a sophomore, 5 feet 9 inches tall, and there's a timeout on the floor. And McElhinney, the coach's nephew, to the line to shoot 1 and 1.
It's a big shot for the sophomore.
Rebound by Molt. Shiver pushes it up the floor. Slapped away, fighting for it. Shiver's going to pick up a foul. No, they're going to call it on Lamar Jefferson. Not so sure that the foul occurred there. It occurred before. A lot of bumping with Shiver. And J.D. will go to the line and shoot 2.
With the clock running down, Shiver feeling a little pressed. Maybe forced it in a little bit, but you were right. There was a foul before that. Maybe a token call for the Jays.
Another look at it. A lot of pushing and shoving there. I think the foul occurred before that, and the officials just caught up with it. J.D. Shiver rolls it home. 3-point Kennedy Christian lead, and now Kennedy Christian wants to call a timeout to ice Shiver, but also get itself in position to do something here.
Well, if you're the Jays, Jeff, obviously Shiver's the guy you want on the line.
Lloyd Wolf, he's been around a long time, over 30 years, just schooling the kids on what to do. Big shot here. If Shiver makes it, I think the Jays will go to a press, a full-court press. It's worked a couple of times in the second half, but you first have to hit the free throw. 23 ticks left on the clock, and the boys won a championship game, and we're not done. Downingtown girls at 6, and Reading Central tomorrow at 3. It's good. 2-point game. And now Lloyd Wolf says, give me 20 seconds just to get my guys into position on the press.
If you're looking for anybody on the sidelines to give you some experience, I think it's Lloyd Wolf.
And you know, the funny thing, we ran into him as he walked through the door this afternoon, and he looked like it was just another ball game. Of course, when you've coached as many as he has and played in some, you know, I guess the game just becomes the game.
That's the approach they've taken all year. One game at a time. Every game's the same. And that's
all right. 23 seconds to go.
Holy Name trails by 2. They've never won a state championship. Can they come up with a big defensive play here off of the pressure? McElhinney to do the inbounding. There are the Kennedy Christian fans. They get it in through the hands of Green and out of bounds. Oh, my.
Justin Green, who's come up big all afternoon right there, takes his eyes off the ball. It slips through his hands. The Jays take over on offense, looking to tie or take the lead.
There you see the clock. I won't have to tell you what's happening. Shiver says, let's run fist. Baseline. Runner off the glass short. Rebound grab by Clayton and a foul with 9 seconds to go.